taken, just be. Don't take it.
Hello friends, so I am doing something a little bit different this time. I just got LASIK a couple of days ago, and so I can't wear makeup for a full like 1 to 2 weeks. So I wanted to film this video for you guys, and I leave for Seattle literally in like 8 hours. So I'm going to be mainly behind the camera and showing you guys my updated jewelry collection, all of the jewelry that I've been wearing a lot recently, the current stack that I have on. I'm going to be talking about my earrings, my bracelets, necklaces, rings, everything that I've worn in the last year I'm going to talk about in this video. I do have a recent video that I posted about 10 months ago now, so just under a year ago, where I talked about a lot of my most worn items at that time, and still a lot of those items I still have in my collection. So if you see anything that's not mentioned in this video, I'll go ahead and link that video down below, and it's probably linked and talked about in that video. So I'm just going to be talking about a lot of the jewelry that I've been wearing a lot recently, and since that last video, obviously something has changed. We have a new addition to the ring stack, so let's first dive into the rings. Also, these are my nails from Coachella, and my girlfriend Glosshouse does these. I'm obsessed, but this is the ring that Brandon got for me when we got engaged back in November in Paris. It is the most stunning ring I've ever seen. It was like more beautiful than anything I had ever imagined, and him and I actually did go ring shopping like summertime prior to the engagement, and we went to Peter Marco in Beverly Hills. He's a jeweler that works with a lot of celebrities. He does a lot of like really high-end gorgeous jewelry, and so Brandon actually is friends with Peter Marco. So we went to his shop and looked for shapes that I would like, tried on a couple different styles just to kind of narrow down what I wanted, and from there Brandon took bits and pieces and put together like this custom ring that is just perfect. And so you can see there is a little bit of a halo around the ring as well. I don't know if you could see like the side profile of the ring. This is something that my mom's ring has, and something that I always thought was super subtle but really, really pretty. And the ring also has a little, I guess, another diamond halo. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know the terminology, but the diamonds go almost all the way around, and it kind of stops here at the bottom, which was kind of a strategic thing, and that way it just doesn't scratch a lot of surfaces. It doesn't really get mucked up while I'm wearing it, so it's very practical. And he did make sure that the diamonds go as far where when my hands are closed, no matter how much the ring turns, you're never gonna see that bit of gold, so that's kind of cool. This ring here is my Cartier ring. I've had it for so long now. I bought it I think like 2 years ago as like my first nice jewelry purchase, as a little treat myself moment, and I do have my initials engraved in it. It's gorgeous. It's just such a good stacking ring. This ring, I have another diamond little band that Brandon actually got me like probably a year ago now. In my last jewelry video, I told a little story about this ring, and it's kind of cute and funny if you want to go back and watch that. But this diamond band means a lot to me. It's been something that I've been wearing as part of my stack always, and sometimes I interchangeably wear on my middle finger, and I think this looks really nice as well. And then this ring right here is from Majuri. I love this ring. I always have it on. Just is such a good stacking ring. It makes such a good statement, and it is solid gold as well. Most of the jewelry that I'm going to talk about is solid gold or gold filled. I've always believed in investing in your jewelry, especially, so I have geared towards more solid gold. But in my past videos I wore a lot of gold filled pieces, so if you guys are interested in that, definitely check out my older videos. But love this ring from Majuri. It's been in probably like my last 3 jewelry roundup videos. This ring here is a croissant ring, also from Majuri. I love it. It's also solid gold as well. I actually had a vermeil piece from Majuri, and I feel like their vermeil just isn't as super high quality, and vermeil to me is kind of just a fancier way of saying gold plated, so I'm not the biggest fan of vermeil. Honestly, I'd prefer gold filled. These are my little stacks. I love them. I'll go ahead and link everything down below. Okay, next I pulled just a couple more rings that I've been wearing a lot lately. This one here is gorgeous. It is from Stone & Strand. They make gorgeous jewelry, and every time I look on their website, I always find stuff that I love. They sent me this as kind of like a congratulations to my engagement with Brandon, so obviously couldn't turn down some more diamonds, and it is really pretty and makes a really good stacking piece, but sometimes I feel like the edges are a little bit jagged. It sometimes catches catches on my clothing and stuff, so I don't really wear it a whole lot often, but I do think it is really pretty and helps to elevate the hand a little bit. This hand, all these rings are from Rellery. I wouldn't actually wear it together like this, but I just wanted to show you the rings. This is actually an Asian owned brand, and they're known because of their checkered collection. They make like earrings, bracelets, necklaces, obviously rings as well. I've become so obsessed with their jewelry, and typically I would probably wear something like that, or maybe like this one in the gold, and they have lots of different color variations, lots of different types. I believe these are either gold filled or solid gold, but it's kind of like a great baguette ring with some texture and color to it, which just makes it so fun and unique, and it's very different from what I have in my collection. So I definitely want to get it in more colors so I can kind of like match it to my nail situation. And then we'll move into bracelets. My stack since the last video has gotten a little bit more sophisticated, and I love it. I get compliments all the time on my little bracelet stack. There's a little baby here that's hiding, and I actually do have the matching necklace for this. I wore the necklace in one of my videos and got so many questions about where it's from. This is actually from Brilliant Earth, and I think it's from like their Everlasting Love or something like that collection, and it's kind of like two eternity bands linked together, which I think is so cute. I got the necklace initially and just had to get the matching bracelet. I just feel like it's so dainty, perfect for every day, such a good little stack situation, and I feel like it just adds a nice little touch to my current stack that I have on. This here is also a new piece that I just got, and it's also from Brilliant Earth. It's also solid gold, so I just love the way that it adds to my stack. It's a little bit different than everything else that I have on my wrist currently. This is another piece from Peter Marco. I love it. It was another like treat myself moment, and it is solid gold and it's diamond studded, and it's actually pretty cool because the other side of it is just gold, so you do save a little bit of money there, but obviously on the wrist all you see is the diamond, so I love that. This one right here is from Exo Hanalei. It's just like a little elastic beaded bracelet. It is actually gold filled, and I'm surprised it's lasted so long without tarnishing, but probably when it snaps or breaks off, I'll probably like invest in like a gold one because I love the way that it looks on my stack. It just is so different. It looks so expensive, and I feel like it really helps add a lot of variation, which I really like in my stack. This one right here is actually from Little Words Project. This is actually something that Origins gifted me, and I've been wearing it ever since. I love it. I feel like it adds a nice pop of color to my everyday stack, and it says girl on it. It's kind of fading a little bit, so I maybe will eventually replace it. This part's also tarnishing as well, so maybe I can just like take it off. But they make really cute little phrases on their bracelets, and I feel like this would be such a good friendship bracelet idea where you guys all get like matching ones or ones that have like similar colors. But I just love the way that the color looks on my wrist. And then this one was a random bracelet. I can't remember where it's from. I feel like it thrifted it, or it's from Exo Hanalei, or no, this is from Naughty and Low. I love this bracelet. It's kind of just like a Figaro chain. Just adds a little bit of nice variation to what we have going on. This hand, these are new. I normally have my Apple Watch on my wrist over here, but I've gotten into the habit of not wearing it as much because they're practical, but they're just not super pretty. So trying to maybe invest in like a watch and have that be part of my stack just to kind of stay with the look that we are going for. This brand, I can't remember. Okay, just looked it up. The brand is called Erica Woolston. It is an LA-based jewelry brand, and I was obsessed with this pearl bracelet. I have a pearl necklace that I've been wearing a lot lately, so I feel like this was just the perfect piece to match that. And then they also sent me a little custom bracelet that says Christine, which is so cute, and then we have the cute little gold beads, and you can see compared to my other beaded bracelet, this one just looks a little bit more dainty and perfect, and I feel like this little stack is simple. Hello. Okay, so next we'll talk about the necklaces that I have going on. My current stack I'm obsessed with. I've never gotten so many questions about the necklaces, and this pearl one is probably the one that I get asked about the most. So this one here is actually from Naughty and Low. If you guys live in LA, this is actually a brand that's at the Melrose Flea Market. I love shopping her booth because she has such good high quality jewelry, and everything is not super expensive. Everything's super reasonable. So I picked up this pearl necklace during a flea market Sunday, and I I love it. It just is so fun. And half of it is like this gold paperclip chain and the other is a pearl part. So sometimes when it like twists around and it's all pearl, it's cute. Sometimes I wear it like this where it's like half pearl, and I've been wearing it a lot. I just feel like it makes me look so pretty and sophisticated. And then I have this one here, which is another favorite that I've worn probably for like the last 6 months in a row. This is from Stone & Strand. It's a little pearl initial necklace and it is so stinking cute, and especially with the little pearls in here tying together with this one, it's just chef's kiss. So cute. I love the little duo together, and I feel like it makes a really great gift idea as well, and I get questions about it all the time. Okay, next we have another little piece here. This is actually new to the stack and I just put it on literally like the other day, but this is actually a diamond pendant also from Brilliant Earth. I love it. It is gorgeous. I love that it's so dainty and little, and especially added to my little stack. It's super cute. I love that it doesn't overwhelm anything else, and I've just become to really, really love Brilliant Earth and their jewelry because everything is just so minimalistic, gorgeous, and they have so many different pieces. I saw that they have pearl jewelry on their website as well, so definitely need to take a look at that. And their prices for being like solid gold and diamond is not bad at all. And then here I have a little chain here from Majuri, and I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I do have a discount code with them. I'll leave the link down below, but if you buy anything from that link, you will receive 10% off of your first Majuri purchase, which if you're buying solid gold, you do save a lot of money, so definitely make use of that. But this is just like my everyday necklace stack. I love it. I also have a couple of pieces here that I'll mention that I've been loving and wearing a lot too. I have a pearl necklace. Obviously wouldn't wear it on top of my existing stack. I'm just like showing you guys what else I have. This is another pearl necklace that I bought from a small Black-owned business, and I forget the name of the brand. I'll go ahead and pop it on the screen, but I had her hand make this for me. You can customize the length, the type of pearls that you want, the type of gold that you want, and I had her use like gold fill hardware and like smaller pearls, and I love this. It's a little bit heavier and obviously it's all pearls, so this one is kind of a different look than the one that I have on now, but still really, really pretty. This is another chain that I had in my stack for a while. It is from Majuri and it's like a triple beaded necklace. I don't know if you can see that, but also really pretty. A great addition to an everyday stack, and especially when I'm like figuring out what necklaces I want to wear, I always start with like a plain chain and something that's a little bit of a shorter length because I feel like it just starts a good base for the layering. So really like this chain as well from Majuri, kind of different than what I normally have, and when I wear the two of these together, I put a little extender on it just so that the lengths kind of vary a little bit. Okay, next I have this necklace that I was talking about from Brilliant Earth. That same collection as my bracelet, and this one actually, I think it's around the same length as the other diamond pendant that I have on from Brilliant Earth, and it's just so pretty, like such a pretty little dainty necklace that is really unique. I also have this necklace here from Rellery. It's the same kind of like checkered pattern as the ring and kind of funky and different, and I actually was just wearing this before I replaced it with the little diamond pendant, but I love this, so cute. This is a necklace, another personalized necklace, a little C here from Majuri. I love it, solid gold, little diamonds in it, super pretty. And then last necklace that I'm going to show, because I feel like all my other necklaces I've shown in past videos, this is actually a necklace that I thrifted while in Paris. Because it is so thick and chunky, I'd probably wear it on its own, but it's a Christian Dior vintage necklace. I feel like this would look really cool with just like a basic t-shirt, a black bodysuit for going out, and it's just such a cool vibe. It's not like real gold or anything like that. It's actually like costume jewelry, so I think it's brass or something like that, but it was kind of expensive because it is a designer piece, but I just love that it's vintage and just makes it so much cooler that I thrifted it in Paris, you know? Next, I have my little earring stack. I also currently, this is what I look like. My eye here is a little bit like red and irritated from when I got LASIK recently, so that's a whole situation. But my earring stack right now, I'm obsessed with it. I love the way that it looks. I actually just got my triples recently pierced and I got it done at Revolve. This earring here is actually from EF Collection. It's sold as little singles and honestly it's pretty expensive because it is solid gold and little diamonds in it. On this ear I have a little moon situation also from the same brand, but obviously because you have to buy them as separates it actually ends up being pretty expensive, but I love them. They are really cute. So this one here is a little lightning bolt. This one here is a new brand to me. I picked it up from an Asian owned store. So I don't know if the brand is actually Asian owned or not, but I kept the tag here so I can show you guys. It's from a brand called Suzu, New York. And it says it's ethically made jewelry made out of high quality materials. So it's not gold. It might be like plated or vermeil, but it's a little paperclip situation with a little pearly. You can see there's a little theme going on here and it almost looks like little diamond studs inside it, but it is just so cute. I love it. I'm just really into like the very mismatched earrings. I just feel like it looks so cool. These ones are actually little hoops that I just got from Brilliant Earth and I'm obsessed with them. I had little Goyard hoops that I had in, but one of them fell out while I was in New York and it got run over by a car, so those had to be replaced. I feel like they're the perfect little size. It actually wraps around my ear and I feel like this little stack is so different and quirky. I love it, and the Brilliant Earth one is solid gold with diamonds and is a great like everyday basic. This one here is an ear cuff that I get asked about so much. It is actually an earring that I got from Amazon like so many years ago. I want to say like over 10 years ago. It's like one of the only earrings that I've kept in my collection for so long, like literally since I bought it. It hasn't left my ear, so I'll go ahead and try to find dupes for you guys and link them down below, but it is solid gold. It is an ear cuff, so it's not a real piercing. I get asked about it all the time, but it's nice because it does make me look like I have a lot more piercings than what I actually have, and I have it pinched pretty tight too, so it doesn't fall out that often. Like I've literally had it on my ear for over 10 years since I got it. Last little last minute addition is actually these earrings that I thrifted in Paris. It's actually like vintage shopping, and these are also vintage Dior. I love them. I got them from the same place that I got my vintage Dior necklace from, and I love these. They're so unique. I got them from a store called Valois Vintage in Paris, and these are really cool earrings because they're actually double back. So I think you actually have the small pearl in back and then you have like the big one peeking out from behind, and then there's little gold pieces that say J'adore, which is so cute. And again, this is not solid gold either, it's costume jewelry. I also wanted to mention I have this jewelry case that I love and I always use it when I'm traveling. It's from Goyard. It's a little like leather pouch, and it's great because there's like little holes if you want to put like earrings in here, if you want to hook on necklaces or bracelets, and then pouches if you want to add like earrings and stuff like that. I love this little travel case, so cute. I'm actually going to Seattle, like I said, and packing, and I'll probably put all of my jewelry in here, and handy dandy, keeps my jewelry safe. So that is it for my everyday jewelry collection video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I'll go ahead and link all of my jewelry or similar items down below, as well as any discount codes that I may have. It is currently like 11 p.m. and we have to wake up in 5 hours for a flight, so make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!
Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out.